Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me this week. This is your weekly reading for July 14th to the 20th. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. Thank you for taking the time to be here today. Those of you that are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't yet, I hope that you choose to. Thank you. But most importantly, I want to get into your reading. So Scorpio, let's get into those energies. Now, I am going to get your angel message first, and we will, of course, reveal that at the end of the reading. But what I want to mention quickly is that when I was pre-shuffling, it looks as if there is some sort of offer on the table. So some of you could have some sort of offer that's on the table right now. It's something maybe you're negotiating. And it looked like with the energy card, it was in unison with number 26, happy, happy. So it looks like whatever this offer is, it could be something very lucrative for you. It's probably something you're going to accept. It's going to be something that you've maybe been manifesting yourself. All right, Scorpio, we've got some Mercury retrograde energy happening on July 17th or in and around that date, depending on, of course, where you're located. But, of course, we know that that lasts for 3 weeks. But you know what? I don't think it's anything to fear. It's a great time to evaluate, readjust, review things in your life so that you prepare yourself when Mercury goes direct. Let's get those incoming energies going to the sea. Working with your own energy and really moving with the flow of things. All right? There's nothing wrong with going with the flow of things in life, right? Yeah, honestly, this is a very peaceful energies that are coming out for you right now, Scorpio. Number 7, going to the sea. I always see this as contemplation. It is really, again, collecting your thoughts. It's kind of really embracing your spirituality, connecting to source. You're ready to connect to source to maybe evaluate and review things in your life. But it is also what's coming to me. It is really about going with the flow of the energy that's surrounding you. You're not rushing things, and you don't need to rush things because you are in the exact flow of energy that is bringing in the prosperity that is meant for you. The offers, whatever that is on the table is coming in, and it's a flow of energy that is welcoming. And I think it's because you've been manifesting it. Number 2, the yin energy is, again, feminine, passive energy. It's a going with the flow energy. You're just letting the universe sort of guide you into the direction where changes are going to take place. It's a beautiful flow of energy. I'm very happy to see it. And then you've got number 20, imagine. And I believe that the imagine card is your great creative imagination. It's you holding your vision. It's you manifesting the things that you want and figuring out how you bring those manifestations into your everyday. And I think you are working on connecting to source in a very strong way. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Now, these are your current energies. Number 33, we've got some chaos and conflict. So maybe you are currently going through a little bit of challenges or obstacles. We all go through them. But with number 33, that's a beautiful angel number. 3s are about creativity. They are about growth, groups, planning. Maybe there is a little bit of chaos or conflict or obstacles going on in your immediate environment. But there's a change in the wind. See, there's a change happening around you. Number 12. And this change is something that's going to bring something new your way. This is a transition or a transformation that's happening in your current energies. And I think that this change that's happening is releasing you from all of this chaos and conflict. You don't want it anymore. You're ready to go with the flow of the energy that's coming in. And what this is bringing you is your milk and honey, number 51. Beautiful. So we see the rainbow. The rainbow comes after a change in the wind. It comes after any obstacles. It is the taste of prosperity and knowing very well what the things that you're doing in your life and going with that flow energy and the things that you're manifesting are manifesting into what it is you truly want to bring to your life. Things of substance and of value to you. So that's fantastic. Let's now get your tarot cards. We're going to start with the first row. We'll get the first 3 cards, then we'll clarify them. All right, let's start. Okay, you got the moon wanted to come through. That's okay. We just went through a full moon cycle in Capricorn. I think a lot of people are still feeling the effects of the full moon for sure. Let's see. If the moon wants to come out, it'll come out again. Let's get the first 3 cards here. Spirit, angels, guides. And then we've got the 2 here. All right. We've got number 5, faith. This is Taurus energy, sometimes called the high priest in the original tarot deck. Faith is our morals, our standards, wisdom, looking for wisdom, finding wisdom within our own faith, feeling strength within our own faith, whether it's religious, spiritual, whatever it is, however you see that or how you connect to that. I think there's a strong spiritual presence around you at this time that gives you strength and encouragement. And I think that your belief in your own faith brings you, almost levels you up in some degree, because you're able to you're embracing things on another level. The 2 of coins, making progress. So you're ready to make some, well, I was reading that as 2 of wands, but the 2 of coins, I think you are making progress. I think you're finding out how to progress to bring more balance into your life. And balance comes with going with the flow a little bit too. I think that you are figuring out how to connect to that milk and honey, that prosperity that lies ahead for you. And the 2 of coins is, sometimes feeling like you're in a state of juggling things in your life to bring peace and balance. It's sort of it's figuring out how that all connects. And then you've got the 7 of swords. Now the 7 of swords, we can see this in 2 different ways. It can be you keeping some sort of a secret, maybe you're tired of those 2 of swords, maybe you're tired of the indecision. Maybe you're tired of something and you're really, taking the other 5 swords and you're kind of going in another direction. You're not really telling anybody, but you're just really kind of keeping it under wraps. You really don't want to share all of this. Maybe you don't want to share your strategy. Maybe you don't want to share your plan. Maybe you're just keeping it to yourself right now until that flow of energy changes. You're just going with the flow. You're keeping things a little bit internalized until the time is right, until you're ready to really bring it out and communicate it with the universe. But if for any reason someone in your life you feel is maybe a little deceitful or keeping secrets from you, you could be relying a little bit on your faith here to help figure out how to eliminate that, to eliminate that in your life. All right, let's find out, because we need to clarify. The faith and the 2 of coins. Have faith that by embracing your own spirituality and the traditions, this is like a traditional card, so following maybe traditional values is going to help bring balance to something in your life. Let's see what that is. Spirit, angels, guides. And you've got the 4 of cups. So the 4 of cups is feeling emotionally dissatisfied with something in your life, but you have to stop dwelling on the cups in front of you that no longer serve its purpose for you. This is a wake-up call from the universe, and it's saying, listen, I've got something better for you, Scorpio. And it could be that you'll be having to make some sort of a choice or decision. The 2 of coins, maybe there's 2 ships that are coming in, and it's time for you to choose a ship. It's time for you to choose a direction. It's time for you to make that progress. But you won't be able to do it until you turn your chair around and see that there's an opportunity that is really, it's almost like the hand of God giving you an opportunity, and I feel it's connected to the faith that you have. It's almost as if this is like a blessing that's coming down, and it's saying, listen, wake up, see this opportunity. We need to rid you from the 7 of swords. All right, let's see. 2 of coins and the 7 of swords. Are you juggling things so much that you're finding it's really weighing down your energy? Let's see. Let's see what happens with this. Spirit, angels, guides. And see, the moon was determined to come out in some shape or form. The unknown. There could be something unknown around you right now. There could be an opportunity. There could be something that is unknown. It's an unknown factor. It hasn't come to light yet. It could be a deep fear or an insecurity of some sort. You feel the weight of something around you that you know just isn't right. But you can't put your finger on it. You don't know exactly what it is, who it is. Is it work? Is it money? Is it friends? Is it family? I'm not quite sure. But I know that it's something, because you emotionally are already feeling dissatisfied with something. and it is something that is connected to your to our fears of the unknown. So I feel like something needs to reveal itself here, and you may need to trust in your intuition to help guide you through this. Trust in your faith, embrace your spirituality, because I feel like there's a direction that needs to be taken here. And it really, there is an offer that is pretty incredible that the universe is trying to hand to you. But there is something that's blocking you from looking at it. Let's see what the next 3 cards are so that we can put all of this together and find out. We want to see some cycle changes. We want to see some transitions. We want to see the end of a situation. All right, let's see. All right, we've got some nice cards here. So we've got the Queen of Coins, very, very much a resourceful queen. She is definitely earth sign. So Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, if that means anything to any of you Scorpio. But the Queen of Coins, I feel like if this is your energy at this time, I feel like you're nurturing your ideas, you're making plans, you're setting yourself up for success, and you're very resourceful. So you're using your resources wisely to get you where you need to be. There is a new opportunity, certainly. So see, the Ace of Wands in the center of your reading, I think, is linked to the cup that is behind you here. It's the wake-up call. It's the universe handing you that specifically. And this is a new opportunity that is encouraging you to end some old cycles and bring something new to light. And it's something that's coming in quite quickly. So again, I know your energy is kind of going with the flow, letting things happen. You're letting things happen, and they're going to happen a little quicker. There's a message coming in, and I believe that it's delivering a message of some sort of new opportunity that is more in alignment with something exciting. This is an exciting new venture that's opening up. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it is a new relationship. Whatever this new energy is, I believe that it is something that could bring some great long-term financial benefits to you as well. You can plan now for the future because of this new opportunity that's coming in. Let's look at the Queen of Coins. It's like your milk and honey is coming in. All right, we've got the Two of Swords. So blindfolded to making some sort of choice or decision because we need some clarity. If we can't get the clarity that we're looking for, we need to really trust in our intuition to help guide us. Because I think that there is something that definitely is calling out to you this week, and it's going to be very important for you to trust in your intuition. You've got 3 2s in your reading. So 222, that's all about bringing balance into your life. I do truly believe that this Two of Swords is really feeling like you're not quite sure what to do with some new opportunity that's being presented to you. Let's see, we're going to keep going. Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. A new message. It's a message that comes in quickly with regards to this new opportunity, leaving you at an impasse, not knowing exactly what to do. So where do we go from there? That's the question we ask, right? So the Eight of Wands, this is fast movement as well. So with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, both very much fast-paced movement. Positive movement forward. Messages coming in. We've got a magnifying glass, which means that the details you're looking for are in the messages that are coming in. Those details are going to help remove the blindfold so that you can make some sort of choice around an opportunity that's presenting itself. And remember, it's in alignment with your milk and honey. It's something to do with prosperity. It could be a new job, a new lucrative idea for an investment or a partnership of some sort. It's an opportunity that could be a gift or a blessing of some sort as well. Let's see what else comes in here. We've got the 1 there. Let's get the last 2, please. Spirit, angels, guides. Beautiful. Perfect. I'm happy to see the wheel coming into play here. All right. Let's take this to the next level here. The 6 of Coins, be open to receive, because I think there is something that you that is coming your way. I feel like it's a gift of some sort, and it's bringing balance where you've been juggling things. So let's say you've been juggling your finances because you've got some debt. Maybe you've invested in a couple of different things, and now you're feeling a little bit of that debt overload. It's like something is coming in to help relief you, as a relief, or to release you from that. It's coming up with ideas or strategies to put yourself in a more balanced position, whether it's emotionally, physically, with communications, or financially. So the Six of Coins is be open to receive the messages, because I really truly believe through communications, you're going to see that there are alternative solutions, resourcefulness, okay? Using your resources wisely to bring balance to some situations. Number 15, the Devil. The Devil is Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy, again, when we feel trapped and when we feel like something is controlling the situation, we feel at an impasse to make decisions. It can also make us feel a little bit emotionally withdrawn from situations as well. We need to regain our faith. And our faith is the first card that came up, remember. The faith that you have in that strong spiritual connection that you have will ward away the devil. We want to get rid of the devil. We don't need this devil in our lives. We don't want situations that take control of things. This can feel like there's some toxicity in your life, whether it's situations to do with work, family, friendships, relationships. There's something that is making you feel caged up. We have to release this energy. We have to say, no, I'm not going to give in to this temptation, and I'm not going to let it control me anymore. The secrets and the deceit with the Seven of Swords is your fear and your insecurity. But I feel that you need to be open to receive, because there's going to be messages and there's going to be something that lifts that burden for you. And it all comes down to the cycle in your life that's changing. The Wheel of Fortune, ruled by Jupiter, is moving in a direction that changes your circumstances. And again, you're going to see that the wheel is turning in your favor. Let's get the clarifying cards for the Six of Coins and the Devil. When I look at that and I'm seeing, you're trying so desperately to find that balance in your life, but there's something that sort of you feel is controlling things, and it makes it that much more difficult to get that balance. Let's find out what's happening there. Spirit, angels, guides. The Three of Swords. So I think you're healing from something, but I also feel like there is something around you with the Three of Swords that emotionally, this is something that may have been painful, and you're trying to slowly but surely get over it. I feel like it was a situation that really made you feel trapped. So the healing message within these cards is that you're healing from whatever that toxicity was that was in your life. And you're open to receive goodness, better karmatic energy, more balance. I feel like for some of you, this is coming up, it could just be for some of you, so please take it as it is. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. I feel like some of you could have been financially taken advantage of at some point. And you've been waiting for that karmic energy to kind of come back and that flow to come back. And I feel like this you are healing from, and I feel like the Six of Coins is the blessing that's behind it to bring this situation. First of all, it's going to bring the situation to light, and you're going to be able to remove the blindfold, and you're going to be able to let go. There's very much positive movement forward coming in here. There's been a lot of uncertainty around something in your life that's been leaving you feeling emotionally withdrawn. But I feel like you're able to remove the blindfold this week, because the messages that are coming through are very positive, and they're reinforcing you to be open to receive, because you can imagine, you can vision what it is you want and what it is you see as the future result. And with the wheel coming up here, it shows that everything in your life is moving in a whole new circle, closing out certain things in your life that we no longer, that you no longer need. It's time to rid yourself from those energies, and the wheel is really turning in your favor. I'm going to take this card, but I'm also going to take another one, because the universe wants me, and the angels want me to take another one. The Hermit is really doing some deep self-reflection, and again, it is kind of going to the sea, connecting with your inner guidance, and it's a self-discovery. You're discovering something new about yourself. I want to get one more card for that as well. It's Virgo energy, but the wheel is turning in your favor, okay? So finally you feel like that wheel is turning in your favor. And we've got the King of Wands, and it's because you are taking control of the situation, and you're feeling motivated, you're feeling enthusiastic and energetic. This is very much Aries, could be Sagittarius or Leo energy, but I feel like you're really, you are going with the flow of the energy, but you're also taking taking strides forward. You're ready to take the strides forward that are necessary. And a lot of that comes from you doing some deep evaluation of yourself. You're learning something new about yourself, and I think you're learning the power of the strength that you hold within you. And it all comes with the cycles changing in your life. This powerful transformation that you are going through internally really brings you the strength and the conviction to keep moving along your path. And I think this is really a very impactful reading this week. It's a deeper reading this week. In order to really get to that milk and honey and to see that prosperity lies ahead, those changes in the wind are necessary. And I feel like there is a huge transformation taking over here, and what you've been fearing and what those insecurities that have you've been keeping hidden. Maybe you yourself have not been able to really explore what those deep-rooted fears are. There's positive movement forward coming because you're taking some time out to really discover something new about yourself, and it's really energizing you. There's a new sense of energy with that King of Wands, and it's all thankful to that wheel turning finally in your direction. Keep holding your vision, because the flow of energy that's happening here, although sometimes may feel like it's going slow, in actuality, it's actually moving quicker than you think. All right, let's get some angel messages for you as well. Spirit angels, guides. What are we looking at here? Spirit angels, guides. All right. And you've got, first of all, the blue moon. Believe in the impossible. So that's just what your angels are trying to say to you. They want you to believe in the impossible, although you may feel like it's hard to, branch out of whatever this is that's happening around you. Believe in the impossible, because you know what? There's something working at a deeper level to change your circumstances, and that's because of that Wheel of Fortune. And then you are good enough. So it's the full moon in Virgo, a reminder that you are good enough, you are strong enough. You have the power to make change, and you will. All right, let's get some career and life oracle messages for you as well, Scorpio. Let's see what those are. Spirit angels, guides. Got one there. All right. Anything else? Oh my goodness, there's so much. So much. We're going to read this one last. These two kind of go together. I'll read the one that fell on my lap. All right. We've got harmony. See, that's what happens when you follow the path that is sort of set out for you. It says it's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. If you're not working anymore, because not everybody is in a position where they're working and your life circumstances are changing. What I'm saying is that harmony is part and parcel of what is happening here. And even though it looks like there's lots of transitions going through, going on, that harmony is one of the outcomes to all of this. Now, authority, it says clashes with a boss or a challenge to your power will compel you, let me read that again. Clashes with a boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. And I think that could have a lot to do with the Seven of Swords, the Moon card, the Three of Swords, the Devil. Absolutely. There could be a clash of some sort. Maybe it's not with a boss. Maybe it's with a friend. Maybe it's with a family member. Maybe it's with a partner. Maybe it's with, it's with anybody, right? That kind of enters your life and you seem to have some sort of a clash with them. But just remember that finding peaceful solutions brings harmony. Let's see what the next three cards are. Trapped, that is your Devil card. It says you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. There are options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. So if this is for some of you that are in a job circumstance where your boss really is maybe making you feel as if you're trapped, just remember you always have options. I feel like there is an offer on the table. And look at this, there's fast changes happening, so things are happening quickly. Messages are rolling in. It says you'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. You need to go with the flow. So go with the flow of energy, whether it's fast or whether it's slow. You need to go with the flow that's happening here. And then in the midst of everything that's happening, you have protection. It says you are being protected from deceit. That's the Seven of Swords and the Devil. So you're being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. Lie low for a while and you will be shown the truth. The truth is going to prevail. The truth is going to come in for you. Believe in the impossible. You are good enough and you have the strength. All right, let's get your final card here. Let's find out what this final card is. See what your angels would like to share with you and the number. Now, I did say 2s are a very important number. This is number 20. You've got a multiple of 2s. So let's keep 2s again as a very sacred number. And then you got it's up to you, right? So everything is up to you. Number 10, 10. Moderation, patience, flow. Clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, that's the Hermit card, taking action, and unconditional love. It's time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as a brand new opportunity. Trust in the process. Trust that this process is meant for you. It's bringing you brand new opportunities. We see that with the Ace of Wands right in the center of your reading. This pace of movement is happening quickly for you. So be on alert. Watch for those messages coming through. Be open to receive because there are, in the midst of all of this, many blessings that are bringing you the prosperity that lies ahead for you. Scorpio, I want to thank you very much for joining me this week. A lot of heavy messages here. I hope that parts of it resonate. If they do, please let me know in the comments. Love connecting with your energy. Until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.